Okay, now this is the way I clean, basically this. So I'm gonna show you right here. That's the way I do it. Probably some guys not gonna like it, but for me it's been working for too many years. As you guys can see, you clean completely, basically the inside, and I never got any issues with this. So this is my way, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Basically, this is the same tape I got installed when I got the machine brand new, basically almost 2 years ago, something like that. I got no issues at all, so it's been working for me. So, well, let's go and see about the rest. Okay, now guys, we are going to test the whites. So I'm gonna show you a way that we can save money. And you know, I got this sheet right here, and later on I'm gonna tell you why I use this wording in this film. So I got this package almost 2 years ago, 120 sheets. Probably I already used 5, and look, it's still there. So we gotta use this this way, and I put it up because it got 2 sides, the finish and basically the plain with nothing on it. So that's the side we gotta use. And you know, this one you're gonna be able to clean it. So let's go and do the test and check the nozzle, and that way you will see what I'm talking about. You know, every day we gotta use this or black sheet or something like that in such a way, and you know, we're wasting money. Well, it's different ways that I find out to save money and be more efficient. Now, if you guys see right here, take a look at these babies. Thanks God, look at this nozzle. Wow, this is beautiful. So the only thing we gotta do to reuse this is use little paper towel or paper tissue, toilet paper, alcohol, denatured alcohol, and wipe it off. That's it. Super easy. Super easy. Just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And, you know, you don't have to leave it perfect. But, you know, we got the finish right there again, and we can use it. So, you know, I can use this thing as many times as I want. You know, when it looks too ugly, like this one, as you can see, it's being used a lot. You can see my fingerprints all over the place, but you know, it's perfect for what I needed. So I leave it right here on the side and keep using it. So let's go and see what else we can do to save money with this machine. And I've been using this, I'm telling you, since I bought the machine. A few months later, I started investigating, doing things on my own, experimenting with this machine in order to save money, in order to make things more efficiently. All right, well, let's go and see this. Okay guys, well, right now, you know, I'm gonna show you the way I clean my Brother GTXpro. And when I say my way, it's because this is not anything related to Brother. This is my equipment, so I maintaining my equipment the way I think is better. Like when you have a car, like if you have a, I don't know, Toyota or Nissan, if you want to do the way you want the maintenance, it's up to you. It's your vehicle. Brother is not related on anything in this way I do to clean the machine. They do it completely different and they are good, but you know, it's not for me. I'm doing my own way, so I find out different things. And you know, almost for more than 2 years right now, to be honest, when I started, it was really annoying. I was getting crazy trying to clean and maintain my machine. Every 2-3 weeks, you know, copying station full with ink, and you try to clean it with these tools right here that honestly, well, I don't know. It was a nightmare. and these other guys right here, similar to this one. This is not the one. So this other stuff right here I added, and honestly, for me, it's been an amazing experience and amazing results. Basically, as you saw, my print heads print beautifully. I got no clogs. I got not even at the end of the whiting. I don't have any leaks. Basically, simple maintenance, well done. That I find out, I decided to take the risk and try to use these tools, because I was almost ready to take this and sell it for whatever money they gave me. But thanks God, I find out the way, and I want to share this for whoever think do their own maintenance. So probably you guys can see and compare, and the time that is gonna take me to clean basically a capping station. Basically, as soon as I remove this, I'm almost certain that it's gonna be full with ink, with white ink. So I didn't do any work this week with the printer, just a few logos. So usually when it stays like that, sometimes it get a lot of ink on the capping station. Well, now to clean that with this only these tools only is a nightmare. So I got all the things right here. The only thing I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna explain you right away. Just want you to put attention of what I'm doing, and basically how do I do it. Now, I use this little zip tie right here. You're probably wondering, what is this for? So one thing I remember, when we are cleaning the capping station, I remember they told me that I have to watch out when I'm using these guys and clean it carefully, because any ink or sediments can go in those holes and can stop the ink from moving, and it can clog it. So that's what I use this thing. I use this little zip tie, and it's amazing because this is just a those garbage bags zip ties with a metal tip right here. I just cut it in just this length right here, maybe like an inch, something like that. And basically I use it in the spots. If you guys know what it is right here. When you remove this, you have two holes right there, and you will see me using this just to clean a little bit in case of any clog or something, just to clean it and go around getting some solution. That's the solution from Brother. And that's it, just to put attention when I'm doing that. Then the other area is when I remove the capping station, the 4 pins right here, they have 2 little holes on each side. Every time when I clean it with these guys right here, I just grab this tool and pinch in the holes a little bit and play it side by side using cleaning solution. And that's what I do. Now, if it works or not, the only thing I know, I don't have any clogs, no issues, nothing. Now, I got this. Now, well, this is the tool basically I use to remove these guys right here. And believe it or not, most of the time I clean it weekly, or every time I use the machine. I remove the entire thing and I replace, basically I submerge the pad, the sponge that is in here, the little sponge, in solution, and then I grab these guys right here, and these guys are the lifesaver tools that I got. This is made especially lint free cloth, and this is for laboratories, telescopes, and specialized equipment, that very, very sensitive equipment that only in labs or, they require something that can have any lint or anything. So I got this. I'm going to put the links for this because honestly, thanks God again, I found this in Amazon. And like I told you, I'm not promoting nothing. You just will see how easy it is to clean this. And when I told you that, put attention of what I'm doing is basically, as you guys know, we got 15 minutes. 15 minutes to clean that. And any mess you can find over there, I'm going to be able to clean it in less than 15 minutes. So that's why I told you probably this video is going to be long, but with somebody with this machine or similar machine can do the same thing, because I'm not saying that probably this is going to work only for this one. You guys probably can do it in other ones, in other machines. Probably, I don't know. Well, the other brands. It's many, and I don't know them, but that's what it works for me. And basically, the thing I do, I fill it up halfway of 2 cups of this. One is basically I wet it out this, and you guys will see me. And basically, I wet it out this a little bit, and I clean the spring head. I clean it real good. Then I remove, well, as you see, I got these guys right here. This I learned from brother. Basically, you can pouch this, right on the spring heads. You got these 4 holes. You just, you can pinch it and clean it a little bit just to make sure it's not clogged. And the same with the black, but the black is not that necessarily. And with this tip right here, you can go around basically the head if it's any, ink accumulation. But you guys will see in this printer, usually I don't have anything. Also, you're gonna get surprised how clean is this printer. It's amazing how it looks like. And it's because of these tools I got right here. This is basically a combination of brothers' ideas with my own ideas. So I create this invention. So I'm cleaning faster, more efficiently, I think. And basically, well, it works for me. And proof of that is the way how is my machine. I see guys complaining for a lot of things. And thanks God, I got no issues at all with this baby right here. It's working beautifully. So, also, I got a lamp right here that, I turn this way. And, well, I supposed to use the phone because that's what I use. But this is an idea for you. If you don't want to get under your head like that, try to clean this. I don't know how many of you do that. You guys can use a mirror, or you use your phone. I use my phone and I put the camera facing me. So I put the camera under the print head so I can see the print head while I clean it, and I don't have to go under it. I use this lamp right here to watch everything under there. So everything, the process is very, very nice and easy to do. I can see what is clean or not. So right now, I'm gonna use basically some kind of a mirror or something like that I have to look because I don't have it in my hands. So let me go get it. Okay, basically I just run upstairs and I get my daughter's mirror. So that's how it's gonna work. And we put this one right there. Let me make sure that it's going through. Yeah, no issues. So this mirror is going to reflect basically the print head, and we are going to be able to use it instead of the phone, because most of the time I use, all the time I use the phone. So let's go and start the process. First of all, I'm going to fill it up these 2 things, and I'm going to do the process. Pause the video if you want to see exactly what I'm doing, because if I'm not talking, I'm sorry, but in the 15 minutes, I'm going to try to see how is the machine and everything. And I'm going to try to do everything the clear ways possible. And you know, if we can talk, I will talk to you guys. Okay, let's go and do that. Also, I forgot to tell you guys, basically, well, as you guys see, this is not perfectly white, and basically it's because I recycled them. Yeah, I recycled them. And you asking me, oh wow, you're gonna damage your printheads? Well, I got a year and a half doing it, so you know, nothing is happening, so it's working fine. And you know, I got tons of these dudes right here from Brother. I got basically these guys right here, replacements that basically I don't use it. I got my Q-tips, I got the replacement there, and I got these guys. That's the one I use for my Brother GTXpro. So you know, oh, basically this is the little thing right there. You see, this has the holes right there in the corners. You see one there and the other one right there. That's where, in that corner, that's where I introduced basically the zip tie. So, well, I'm gonna have this for years right here because basically I just wash it. Yes, I wash it with water. And as you see, this is the train. You know, everybody's getting line. So I get these guys, and when I wash them, put it behind, let it dry, and I reuse it again. When it's really, 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 really messed up, I throw it away. But, well, this one is working fine, no issues. So, you know, if it's working, why I'm going to throw it away? And I know it was risky because I could damage this and, you know, no warranty, nothing like that. But so far it's been working. So, well, now already I have my 2 cups with the solution. And that's the thing. And I'm not gonna go, I'm sorry for the guys that buy different things that are not Brother, but honestly, in testimonies and experience I heard, that's the thing I'm not gonna change. I'm gonna keep using Brother products for everything, for cleaning, for everything. So, well, let's go and do the cleaning now. All right, guys, well, we're gonna grab all these. We're gonna place it right here. This one on the right side. And from these guys right here, this I don't use, just one probably I'm gonna use. This is part of one of the tools too. Yep. Toilet paper, yeah. Wow. How many people is hating me right now? And how many people is loving me right now? So probably we're gonna use 2 or 3. We're gonna leave. These sheets are very, very, very cheap. So I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna put 1 here, 2 here, 3 here. We're gonna leave this here, and I'm gonna show you guys what I do. Basically, what I do to show you guys, in case you guys cannot catch it on the video, I grab the sponge inside the cupping station, put it right here. Well, first of all, you know, I put in a solution and soak it, squeeze it completely. I know it's gonna come up white. And you know, if you use gloves, well, I'm not use gloves. I'm not encouraging nobody to don't wear the protective equipment. So, Brother, give us basically gloves. But when the gloves goes away, you know, I don't like work with those kind of gloves because I cannot move my hands. So the ink is easy to wash, and the ink is not harmful. See, if the ink wasn't harmful, basically we're not gonna be able to put it on the t-shirts. So the ink is safe. The only thing is uncomfortable to remove it, but you wash it with water and soap. It's super easy to wash. Now you will see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get this one. I'm gonna replace the one I got right there, and I do that weekly. I bought a few ones, so I replace this, so I don't have to clean that. I don't have to deal with that. I just clean under here, because basically it's sometimes with ink, all depends how the humidity, all the stuff. And after, well, going back to the sponge, as soon as I get about the inner part, I put it right here, close it, and get rolls of paper towel, toilet paper, and leave it right there. And then I squeeze it and completely clean it and squeeze it all, the fluid, and then put it back in one of these ones that is already washed. And look at this. These pieces are probably, what, like a year, 2 years? And I got these 3. I got a new ones there, just in case, thinking that probably is going to wear out. But this thing, if you know how to take care of that and you wash it carefully, it's going to last forever. I wash it with water, and basically I use these guys right here with a little bit of solution, put it in there, wash it real good, and this is the result. It got completely clean. So that's how I do it right there. Even this stopper, or I don't know how to brother call this, even this is a used piece that I use a brush, this little guy right here, my old toothbrush, or you can use a brush, paintbrush, and you use it to clean those little holes right there. You see those holes right there? You use it to clean that, and basically, it come back to life. You will see how this the other one is gonna be. So we got this one right here ready. Let me see what else. I got the toilet paper, I got the things right here, tools to clean it up. So everything is ready, the mirror is ready. So the thing you guys gonna see is basically I'm gonna set up the machine, and I'm gonna stop the recording right here, and we're gonna start right away cleaning this baby, okay? So let's go and do that. Okay, we got 2 errors right here. I was printing something, so it means we gotta go and do the maintenance in order to basically remove those errors. So we go to maintenance, and maintenance part clean replace. You can do error and warning parts or select individually. So we go in that. That's the thing we gotta do. So cap, wiper, and cleaning. So just think how that thing probably looks like right now. So I'm gonna put the timer. So let me just get the timer. You guys can use the timer too. So I got a timer, and in order to keep this in control. I know the video is long, but I know it's gonna be useful for some guys. So let's go and do it right now. So press OK, and I'm gonna show you something that I learned from a technician. So just to let you know, you guys can, that's what I do it, and I learned it from a technician. I'm not encouraging nobody to do anything of what I'm doing here, again. So it's up to you if you want to do it, but I've been doing this for almost a year and a half. All right. So I'm gonna do it the way I learned from this technician. This is one advice I get. So let's go and do it right now. So I press OK, press to move, and look what I'm gonna do here. Yes, I grab it from here, I stop it, and don't worry about it. So now let's go and put the camera right here. Now let's open this guy right here. Let me just open this. Open right here. Oh wow, look at that. All right, let me put my timer. So I got that light right there. Don't forget to put a garbage can, in the area. So just take a look. I'm gonna try to see if I can talk to you guys, but now I am moving basically this is so right here. The thing I'm gonna do is look for the you cannot see it probably there from that spot, but as you can see right here is there. So that's the first thing I usually clean, and you see all around that. Well, just you guys will see how do I do it. So basically I wet out just a little bit of this with the solution. So I just go in passively gently on the machine, and everything is gonna come out super easy, gently. Remember this it's like these wipes are especially designed for clean labs, lenses, and all the stuff. So this is especially for that. So look at all that mess right there. So now, you know, I'm gonna use basically this area right here just to remove some of the debris right there. Another right here, and in this area. Just around. That's what I do. How do I learn? And you guys can see it's a lot of ink. I got a lot of accumulation. I didn't use the machine basically just till today. And you know, this, look at, just think, but I don't know, using those tools that we got now right here, you can, you know, just use this to pick every little hole right there, push it, and make sure it's no clog, and you know, just grab again, grab another wipey, and just clean it good. And I dry the head carefully with another one, and basically I go around all these areas right here and clear all the metal areas. Just remove it with this. Super easy, no complications. We got 2 minutes, basically 2 minutes right now. 2 minutes right now. Now I'm gonna go fast and clean basically the color right here. So you guys can see the color right there. So let me just zoom in a little bit. Color is super easy. You dry it out with one, clean it with the other one. Just use the same wipes. That's how I do it. Now grab another one and basically flip it over. All right, nice. Now we're going to remove this guy right there. So what I use this screwdriver, I do it for removing this. So now that's where I'm going right now. So you guys take a look at this. Basically, that's what I'm doing right here. I'm gonna put this right here. Look at this. Now, basically, this here, I just soak it, clean this completely, and you know, it's just messy right here, but all this is going away. So now, you know, I'm gonna grab another one. So now I put this one right there. Try to remove all the way possible the ink you guys got in here. This thing lasts longer if you do it like this. Now take a look, already clean right there. Now why I do this? Just to protect it from the basically toilet paper. The toilet paper, it sucks really good the humidity, but now I'm gonna put a little bit more. Okay, you guys got the time, 5 minutes. Now I squeeze this and basically leave it right there. I put this inside, put this inside, put this inside. All right, so let's leave this over here, ready for this guy to come back, and let's go and see. Probably I'm gonna need another one. Let's go to this one right here, and look at this mess, guys. Okay, how are you gonna clean that thing with those little tips only? Well, take a look. Just grab it right here. Don't move it like crazy. You know, you can put a little bit of solution right here, a little drops right there, maybe something like this. Now it's gonna make it more easier to remove everything. So make sure to hold this, because if you let it move and you move it side by side, you know, that's, I don't know if something can happen, but I don't like to do that. So basically, that's what I do. Look at the procedure here. I just keep moving this and doing this like this, you know. Then I grab a skinny one. And I check basically, you know, underneath and see if it's any residues, and if it's any, you know, I proceed to use this right here. But honestly, since I start doing this and cleaning this real good, basically I don't got any leaks inside of this area. So this is being super good. Look at that, look at that. How long is it gonna take you? We got 7 minutes, guys. And you know, basically, you know, this thing is almost basically done. Now remember, do this carefully, because you know, if you don't do it carefully, you can damage this. This is plastic. So basically, I'm gonna get a little bit more of a solution right here to make it more clean. I use the bottom piece too, and also I use this one. Hold on, guys. You can try to this one, and I push it right here all the way in the corners, so we can clean this. Honestly, I get tired to basically, you know, use these guys and just this little tool. So I have to make something different because I was getting crazy. And you know, this is one of the things I did. Thanks God I find out this way, make my life super easier. And you know, you can go this and look at this thing in 2 seconds. We got only 8 minutes and 30 seconds right here, 8 minutes and 30 seconds, and that's it. We got the copying station. Then we can use this to clean all that, clean all the color and everything. So now I'm gonna show you how do I use basically the zip tight. So right here, you know, I got this guy right here. So these little holes right here, I just, you know, make sure they are clean. Just let it go a little bit and play with them. It's kind of hard to see it, you know, with the camera. Yeah, okay. Just make sure there is nothing there. And before I do that, clean this guy right here. You know, remember how they explain us how to do this? Go back and forth. And, you know, I remember they tell me that, you know, I gotta watch out, because if I don't do it correctly, I can get a debris of ink or something like that, and that thing can get clogged. And, you know, that's true. So I dried it out, clean it completely all around. And guess what I do? Boom, right here. I got a little bit of solution on the thing, and I just go around. I don't push it. I just go around to make sure the hole is clear of anything. And honestly, I didn't do this with the black, the colors, because basically they always stay good. But you know, take a look, guys. So this is basically done. You know, this is basically done. So now, basically, I just retouch everything. You know, I wanna make it clean, and that's why you see this. That's why you see this machine almost perfect, clean. You see, wow, you don't do nothing here, bro. No, it's not that. I got plenty time to clean the other areas. So I got these guys right here and pick the holes. You know, you pick the holes right here, and even sometimes I use these guys right here and make sure that go through. You know, Make sure it's not clogged. And like I told you, you don't have any problems. You're not gonna have any issues with basically with the color. And you know, once in a while I put grease in those areas. If you do that, you want to keep your machine in main condition. But guys, you know, we're doing an amazing job in the timing in here. All the cleaning we just did, and we still have 11 minutes. 11 minutes. We got 11 minutes with well, but almost we got 12 minutes already, and this thing is done. Now right here with the color, just basically it's easy. You can use the same microfiber cloth. Just clean around, make sure. And that's how I do it. I'm not encouraging anybody, but that's how I do it. And it works. It works perfectly. Once in a while I'll clean this when it's really dirty, but those guys never get clogged, so you know, I don't bother them too much basically. Yeah, that's fine. Then, you know, I got this little monster right here, and I use it right here just to soak this with solution inside. Same thing right here. Now you say, oh my god, but your time is almost done. Well, now we're gonna finish right here, and we're gonna do this quickly. So remember this thing, we got 30 minutes. Take a look, 30 minutes. So we're removing this from this thing, and guess what? This is protected, nothing is in there. So this guy is almost like new. We just grab this guy and put it inside right here. Take a look. And I know what you're wondering. Probably you're wondering, where did you get that color? Well, some guys will know where I get it. But that's it. Brand new. You don't have to clean it. We got 30 minutes and 39 seconds, guys. And look at how it looks. Look at that. Let me just fix this camera because it wanna fall, and this is screwing me up. So that's it. You know, guys, what you guys gotta do right here. That's it. Push it, and basically we got still 1 minute, guys. 40 minutes, and this guy's done. We can retouch this. Any other thing that probably is dirty, and also, you know, we can clean around this, or if you're gonna use, it's still 14, you know, put a solution in here, because this is like a lubricant. And yes, don't dry this up, put this, because this is basically a lubricant, and it's very good, and make this slide super easy, so don't get stuck in anything. So make sure you use it. And that's it, guys. 10 minutes, basically 10 seconds, and we're done here. We remove the mirror, and we are going to close this guy. Boom. We just let it do the cycle, and it's gonna ask us to make basically the printout. We just gotta clean this mess, but look at this. This wipes, or this wipes, basically, this is the best thing for me since I bought this machine, because you were able to see how easy it was even before I started doing that, changing that, you know, getting those and replacing it. Look, now the only thing I gotta do is watch this, and look at this. It removes easily. You know, you just clean the machine and everything right here. Just get a little bit of solution, and you can remove this. And guess what? I I just gonna wash this again and reuse it. This one, leave it right here on the side. So everything is gonna be on the links where I get it from. And I'm telling you, this thing I bought it almost a year and a half ago, and I thought it's gonna run super quick. But honestly, I still have it, and I just get a second bag. I love it. And like I told you, well, now I'm gonna wash this guy using the same solution right here. That is basically most ink, but I'm gonna use probably this leftover and this one that I'm not even finished at all. But I'm gonna use the brush, and with the brush I'm gonna wash basically the white thing, you know, picking inside all those holes, and basically that's it. And well, I put my tools again, and okay, well, let me go and wash everything, and I'm gonna put it in order. And you see, right here, everything back to normal. And you guys saw when I did the printout how do my basically the check of the white looks like. Amazing. No missing spots, no nothing. So that's the way I do it. That's my way how to doing it. I don't know how to probably I'm not a PC technician too. I do a lot of things, but you know, that's one of the things I do. I'm in fixed computers, so you know, this thing probably it was part of that, you know, that I have, you know, to fix, and I got it in my head. So basically, you know, I just gonna avoid this because I'm not gonna do this. Basically, just go back, and that's it. I just gonna clean this up, this ink and everything, and basically I'm gonna take this. Well, basically this guy right here. This is part of my background. It's not even part of this. I actually leave it right there. So I'm doing some work right here for a customer, and well, basically let's take this. Let's go to the washing station, and that's it. I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna turn the light on, and basically I'm gonna put this right here. And you wonder what are you gonna do? Well, I'm gonna soak it in water. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, now that's what I'm gonna do. You guys wanna see what I do? Yeah, this. Like I told you guys, I was frustrated at the point that, you know, doing too many things in my life and try to get this business running. You know, after I bought my machine, you know, everybody told me you shouldn't buy it. You should get the things from stalls or from the other companies that made basically the DTF sheets, because honestly, I thought that DTG was for me, and honestly, that wasn't for me. And it's a very nice job, but after I learned it too late. And well, this is it. This thing is, believe it or not, this thing doesn't have any ink right there. So everything is, look, I can squeeze this no matter what, and there's no ink. I'm sorry guys for the light. It's, you know, I don't have a light right here, but basically, well, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do right here. So basically, I'm gonna put this on the side. Usually, where is the little one? Oh, I left the little one back there. Hold on, let me go get it. Okay, much better. I get the cleaning tool, and I got a lamp. So now let me show you how I clean this. I don't know how many people probably is watching this. They say, what the heck is this dumb doing? Well, you know, that's how I do it basically. And, you know, I just cleaning this. I understand, well, you know, for some people don't have the time to do this, but, you know, others, we have the time. And for those guys that probably don't have the way how to basically do this, or to buy too many of these things, basically that's what I do. And believe it or not, this thing is working really, really nice. Look at this. We just got basically everything clean right here. Super easy, and that's it. That's it. Look. Look how this guy looks like. Basically, there is no ink. You just can retouch it with, one of the wipes. And I put it right here for the meantime. Then, the thing I do, just grab this little brush right here and basically just pinch it all over. It's already with solution, so everything is going to be away and everything is going to be clean. And in 1 second, I can recycle this and save money, especially right now with the economy, At least, the only thing you cannot recycle forever is basically the sponge, basically. You gotta replace it eventually, because probably you can double the life of that. But, at least you can save on this equipment. And, well, it's different ways to do things here. And basically, well, this thing, that's it. It's a little bit of ink. Basically clean it. Wash this with water. Super easy. And that's the good thing about this ink. You can wash it with no issues. And look at this. You just remove it with your own hands, and that's it. So these guys are done right here. Basically, I not even need this rest of this solution. I know I spent a lot in solution, that's one thing for sure. But I prefer to use the solution to clean it, and that's what I recommend to everybody. Never use any other ink for the white. Don't use any other cleaner if it's not Brother. Why? I'm gonna tell you something. I was doing my research, and they use a special formula. Other companies use different things that if you use it to clean your heads, you're gonna mess it up your head. So look at this, baby. Look at this. A little bit of water. Squeeze this guy, and he's ready for the next cleanup. Boom. Water here. That's it. Water there. Boom. That's it. Everything is done. And let me just close this. So take a look at this, guys. Take a look at this. Let me just get the lamp right here. Look at these babies right here. Completely clean. Just gotta dry it out. This. And that's it. It's ready for the next cleanup. So there you have it, guys. Basically, it was let me get this out. Okay, so now the only thing I gotta do is basically just put the cups right here. And this is the guys I just used, and just keep following the order for the next time. This is gonna be the chosen ones. And basically that's it. And right here, basically let me just put this over here to show you guys. I always use basically one of these guys to dry it out. Oops. Dry it out good. And if you got any ink inside, you can clean it. But the problem is I don't like to see any spots. And this is not like perfect, but as you can see, it's very, very good. So basically this is ready. We're gonna put it right here. And this guy is already basically done too. And take a look. Probably, let me put it this way, probably you guys can see the holes, but just in case, Let me see if you guys can see right there. See the holes? Gotta make sure all these holes are clean and you don't have any residues of ink. And basically that's it. Basically, I put it back here, you know, and basically I can use the same cloth to leave it right there for the next week, and that's it. Basically, guys, that's it. This how do I basically clean basically the machine right here. To clean this, I just get a little drop, or not this one. I get this alcohol, denatured alcohol, so and remove this leftovers, and basically that's it. No issues at all. Just clean the machine, whatever is left, right there, and we keep it in a good condition. And well, basically that's it, guys. Basically, that's how I clean the machine. That's my way, me way, nobody else. But you know, sometimes you gotta do things in order to. I was about ready to surrender. I was waiting, honestly, to get my resignation with this job, and thanks God I found out this way. So I feel motivated that I know that it's not gonna be a nightmare to clean the machine. And sometimes not even like that. Sometimes when you got a new foam, basically the machine stay clean mostly until it start getting clogged, and this, you know, this sponge getting old and old and old. So we gotta replace it. It's gonna be a point. Probably gonna replace it next week. But you know, for a home business, and you know, in my case, it's good. I don't get crazy, so I know how to maintain the machine. So, well, guys, there you have it. Thank you very much. Like I told you, I'm gonna put the links down below. And always, again, make sure you use original inks for the whites, and also the cleaning supply, and well, everything else. You know, like I told you, I'm using original parts, everything, just doing it in a smart way to clean the machine. That's the only thing I'm doing differently, and that's it. All right, guys, well, see you guys in another G-Hacks, because as you guys know, I changed the name on my channel for just my review for G-Hacks, because, well, basically my name and, you know, basically all this kind of stuff is some kind of hacks that, you know, helps people to maintain the stuff, cars, everything. You guys know me for fixing my cars, my Hondas, now dealing with my printer right here, my Barudan. So hopefully soon we're gonna move to a store, a bigger store. So that's the fate. So well, I think we got the tools right now. So see you guys in another G-Hacks. Bye bye, guys.